I'm going to be covering how to warm up like Peterbot. As you all already know, Peter's been going off, recently winning Grands last season by over 300 points, and just yesterday winning the FNCS Week 2 Finals. Today is the Solo Victory Cup, and I'm going to be going through his entire warm-up routine, and then queuing up for a game of the Victory Cup to see if it actually works. The first thing Peterbot does is build fight. Although build fighting is a very basic routine, it helps to get your fingers warmed up. At Victory, you're building up the muscle memory for your mechanics and your edits. Now that I'm loaded up into 1v1 map, I'm just going to PG and focus on making smooth edits and hitting all my shots at my opponent. Since this is just the first part of his routine, it's pretty low pressure because it's a simple build fight, and if I die, I'll just respawn and go again. It doesn't really matter if I win or lose. All that matters is that I'm getting my fingers warmed up and making sure I'm feeling loose and in touch with my movement so I'm ready for the cash cup. The next part of Peterbot's warm routine is zone wars. Since he just played build fights, which are pretty cup and low pressure, it's time for him to play something fast-paced and stressful. So playing zone wars with a moving zone and limited maps is the perfect way to prepare. Peter will usually invite someone on his friends list of a similar skill level to him, so he's not just fighting a bot, which wouldn't really be good practice. So now I'm going to invite my friend and load up some zone wars. Keep in mind, I'll be putting the map codes for all the maps Peter uses in the description below, so he can copy his exact key. The whole purpose for these zone wars is to make sure you're having the competitive ability one and you can absolutely feel the pressure and distract the hoarders. If you're playing like this, it's going to make your fights in the cash cup feel much more simple and calm, since you just warmed up in a crazy, fast-paced, hectic fabric. For the last and final part of his warm-up routine, he hops into Forever Zone Wars. In the Victory Cup, you'll actually have real in-games, so Forever Zone Wars is the most realistic map to prepare you for these in-game scenarios. So basically, this map is a 16-man FFA mode with an infinite moving zone, placement points, and infinite respawns. In addition to that, there are also kill streaks that reward you when you get eliminations. These include upgraded weapons, OG movement items, and even upgraded heals. The way to win in this map is by dropping a nuke, which is 10 elims in a row without dying. So the Victory Cup is in 10 minutes, and I'm going to see if I can get a nuke before it starts. The reason that Forever Zone Wars is so good is because it's so fast-paced that even when you die, you'll instantly respawn and you can glide right back into the action. It's also the most realistic endgame simulation that you could find in all of Created. And that's why the best player in the world, Peterbot, plays it. So there it is. Now that I've completed all of Peterbot's warm-up routine, it's time to hop into the Solo Victory Cup and see if I can get a win. Since I just warmed up like Peterbot, it only makes sense that I try to recreate its super aggressive playstyle. So I'm going to be keying at everybody that I see, no matter what. Now that's going to start at Peterbort's charge port this season in a line rig. I'm dead. Holy fuck, this is a fucking joke. Ah. So as you can see, his warm-up routine definitely worked, and I would recommend that all of you give it a try. Remember that all the map codes to all the maps used in this video will be in the description below. That's going to be the end of this video. No long intros. Peace.